Sokasi Banten, in Balinese, means offering basket. When I was given my first basket, it came to me just how beautiful, simple and symbolic this object was. It's used in Bali, in the Hindu culture, to carry offerings to the temples. For Sokasi Banten and myself, everything started in a meeting with a woman named Wayan, who was 7 months pregnant. They already had 2 children. They were happy but worried at the same time because they couldn't afford in 2 months the caesarean section Wayan was due to have. It was a real source of stress for the father named Nioman, who is an artist painter by profession but doesn't earn enough from his painting to live on. So, he's a taxi driver for tourists, taking them to sacred places and temples, to visit rice fields, and to anywhere they would like to go. I was really moved by this story when I was there in August 2008. Thanks to them, I was able to meet some of the people who make the offering baskets, these objects of generosity and beauty. We went together to meet some women basket makers who live near Bangli in the central east part of the island. These women have a very simple life. Like most other women in similar villages, they are responsible of many tasks. They educate their children, they take care of the home, and in the free time, well, if I could say so, they make these baskets using simple ancestral gestures handed down by women from generation to generation. It's not a skill you can get at school or college. You learn it simply by watching your elders making the baskets. The bamboos have to be cut first, then carried into the courtyards of the houses, where the women cut them into thin strips. Everything is done by hand, peeling the bamboo, cutting it into strips, drying it, and then, when it's dry, painting it strip by strip. Then, they start making the baskets by weaving the base with a double lining to make it stronger. Then comes the outside, which is decorated according to their traditions and preferences. Here are different sorts showing how each woman can add an individual touch to their own creation. It's a way of personalizing their crafts. These women, indeed, are part of the 4th caste in Bali, the Sudriyas, poorest one. A family of 5 lives on $1 a day, eating mainly rice grown in the nearest rice fields by the men, and fruits, which are fairly plentiful. Depending on special occasions and religious ceremonies, there's a little chicken too that brings a bit more proteins, but it's still very frugal. And there are special ceremonies each year, also every 10 years. Those you are about to see in these pictures are amongst the most sacred ones, held in the island's most sacred temples. One of the most protective spirits is the dragon, who is held in great honor. Well, the good news of this story was the birth of the baby boy named Bagas on October the 5th of 2008. Seeing the family happy again, I had the idea of creating Sokasi Banten. Sokasi Banten is the name of a non-profit association which we set up in France in March 2009 to support the poorest families in Bali, especially the women, to allow them to give birth safely and also to provide a fair income to those making these baskets. We would like to express our very particular thanks to those companies which were amongst the first to place their confidence in our initiative, such as the Movenpick Hotels and Resorts Group, Eticable, the French Postal Bank, and also Danone Group. By ordering large numbers of offering baskets, from 100 to 2,000, to offer to their staff members at the end of the year or to their management trainees during sessions of corporate universities about corporate social responsibility, these companies allow us to finance decent life for some 20 families for well over a year and bring us support to our local actions. So please, bring your support to our initiative. You are most than welcome. Source Mewali, thanks a lot.